Um, Picture a massive Vegas sports bar on Super Bowl Sunday, right? Like 160 screens, all perfectly synced up.
Yeah, and all of them crystal clear.
Exactly. Now, I mean, imagine the absolute panic from broadcasters if someone tried to uh, intercept and pirate that multi-million-dollar
Oh,
signal.
they would completely freak out.
Right. So, we are taking you on a deep dive today into a seemingly ordinary but, well, highly complex piece of technology that stops that exact panic.
The invisible gatekeeper.
We are decoding the Vitec AVSTR-G4415-LK Avediastream TVgateway, and we're using a product page from a 25-year-old AV distributor, HDTV Supply, as our source.
I know, it sounds like just a random string of letters and numbers, but
It really does look like a dense wall of tech specs.
yeah, but what's fascinating here is that this VTech gateway solves a massive logistical problem. Its main job is taking secure live satellite TV and, turning it into secure IP network data.
Okay, hold on. Why are we even talking about satellite receivers? I mean, isn't everything just streaming over fiber optic cables to these commercial DARs now?
You would think so, right? But for live, zero latency premium sports, satellite is actually still king.
Really? Why?
Well, a fiber stream can lag like 30 seconds to a whole minute behind the actual live action.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, if the bar next door cheers for a touchdown before you even see the snap, the illusion is completely ruined.
That is the worst. So they pull directly from space.
Exactly. But that creates a huge translation problem, right? You can't just, plug a satellite dish into an Ethernet network without broadcasters having a meltdown about digital piracy.
Okay, let's unpack this. So think of this device as a highly secure digital translator. It's like taking a highly confidential physical letter, scanning it, translating it into a secret language, and then instantly shooting it through secure digital pneumatic tubes to like 160 different rooms all at once.
That is a perfect analogy. And to make that secret language uncrackable, the device uses dual conditional access slots and built-in Samsung LYNK encryption.
Okay, conditional access slots. Break that down for us. What's actually happening inside the box?
Think of it like a high-tech bouncer at a really exclusive club. It physically checks a smart card from the satellite company.
Like checking an ID.
Exactly. It verifies the venue actually pays for the channel. Once the bouncer lets the signal in, the Samsung LYNK encryption takes over.
It scrambles it.
Right, it scrambles the video data, so as it travels over the building's Ethernet cables, it can only be unscrambled by authorized screens.
So if someone tries to tap the wires in the wall, they just get what, digital noise?
Yeah, just pure garbage data.
Wow. But the data load has to be absolutely staggering. We're talking about pushing this through massive systems. Like HDTV Supply's site lists these Wolfpack HDMI matrix switchers.
Oh, staggering is definitely the right word. If we connect this to the bigger picture, pushing up to 160 synchronous encrypted 4K streams requires immense processing power.
So what does this all mean for you, the listener? Because I assume you aren't putting this in your living room, right?
No, definitely not. This isn't consumer tech. It's heavy-duty enterprise infrastructure. It's built to safely pipe high-value media into massive public venues or corporate networks.
You'd think setting this up requires, I don't know, a team of engineers in lab coats. But actually, the people buying this are just stressed out AV integrators frantically calling a distributor.
Right, and that brings us to a surprisingly human moment on this highly technical product page.
Yes. Here's where it gets really interesting. Down in the user reviews, the Gateway has a 4.7 out of 5 rating, but one buyer specifically noted that the staff was, quote, less than friendly, but answered my question.
Yeah, and in the B2B tech world, distributors usually just sweep those comments under the rug or delete them entirely.
Oh, 100%.
But HDTV Supply didn't hide it. They publicly responded, apologized for the lack of friendliness, and promised to use that feedback to improve their customer service.
It really grounds the whole operation. You have this impenetrable wall of Samsung encryption and massive matrices, but the actual transaction still comes down to two humans talking on the phone.
It just goes to show how a single product page reveals the complex, highly secure infrastructure required to distribute modern media safely.
It's incredible. So the next time you walk into a sprawling sports bar or a hotel and see hundreds of perfectly synced screens showing premium channels, take a second to consider those invisible, encrypted digital gatekeepers working tirelessly behind the walls. What other invisible infrastructure is silently curating the world around you?